Destination Texas. Coaches like to say play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And here comes the maestro of this offense. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Trying to establish the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Austin. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there. Because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop. And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, it's Clark. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Makes the grab. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The snap sets up to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take it.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. From the gun. Rushes on. Trying to find the end zone. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the point after is good. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hits the hole. It's Morrow. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the delay, it's Clark. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. It's 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Hart. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They've already put it. Scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Moves the pocket. It's Austin. grabbed in the middle. It's Beckham. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Turns it upfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on first down. Got a man. It's Beckham. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Just keeps slinging it. Got his man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking for the goal line. Hauls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Hart. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking to throw for it. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. On the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead. Performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's got him this time. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Scanning the field, it's Austin. Pulls it in. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They
makes a grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the counter. They'll just run the ball in the middle of the field and watch that clock continue to wind here late in the first half. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll stop him short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Back to pass, it's Hart. Got it in the middle, it's Warren. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains, they marked it at the 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Quarterback will keep it. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. The 30. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Morrow. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. They'll run it. It's Clark. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Stepping to the right. He'll throw it. That one's not even close.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
Reels it in. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looking for a man, it's Austin. Flips it out in the flat. Made a defender miss. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Morrow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Warren. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fresh center downs going to the air. Turns up, it's Clark. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back. It's Austin. Look out. Hit as he throws. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a three on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick give. It's Baker. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. RPO complete. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Run ends there.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision making.
And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Austin. He's taking the shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done.
Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He'll be tackled right at the 32, and a pretty good job on the return to set up his offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all